Hi, my name is Dr. Brian Boxer Wachler. I'm the medical director of the Boxer Wachler Vision Institute here in Beverly Hills, and I'm an eye surgeon. LASIK eye surgery is a sophisticated way of correcting vision. Essentially, there's three steps. The first is we make a tiny little flap in the outer part of the eye, the cornea. We lift it up. We use the laser to reshape it, and then we put the flap back down to cover that area and protect it. So regular LASIK has been a procedure that's worked very well for millions of people. There are some issues long-term that can happen, such as the vision changing because the cornea where the LASIK was done changes, and that can change the vision. So I developed this technique called Fortified LASIK, and that's where at the very end of the laser I add a procedure that I invented called Holcomb C3-R cross-linking. It's a strengthening procedure I invented for another eye disease called keratoconus. So we add that at the end of the LASIK, that strengthens it, and that helps give longer term stability out of the cornea and the vision itself. That's why it's now called Fortified LASIK, which has become very, very popular. The medical benefits of our Fortified LASIK procedure are huge because people are frustrated with glasses and contact lenses, whether they're really active playing sports and the contacts dry their eyes out, or they have to get up in the middle of the night, for example, and it's really blurry, they can't see, or they just want the freedom of not having to deal with, contact lenses in and out. When people have the benefits of freedom of vision after Fortified LASIK, their lifestyle, the quality of life is almost immeasurable. You almost can't even put a price on that because how it changes what people are able to do and the freedom they have in their life after this procedure. When people are recovering, they will, for the first week while they're sleeping, have some special goggles that we have that just protects their eyes while they're sleeping because we don't want people bumping their eye or anything like that. And then when we check up the next day, people usually go right back to work. They can start driving and just essentially resuming almost all their routine. So it's a very quick procedure, less than 7 minutes to do per eye, painless. And also the great thing about Fortified LASIK is the next day, people are right back in action. Well, the results for Fortified LASIK we've seen have tremendous longevity, but people's eyes can age over the decades, just like somebody's body in other areas can change, obviously. So the nice thing about it is we can come back and we can do touch-up procedures if somebody's vision does change, not because the Fortified LASIK wore off, but because their eye happened to age in a different area that may have caused a little change in the vision. Any procedure has potential side effects. But the good news with Fortified LASIK, we have never had anybody lose vision, never had anybody go blind, never had anybody have an infection, ever. So the procedure is extremely safe.